Hi Tech family, welcome to the part 6 of Solidity programming language course. So in this video, we are going to learn what are local variables in Solidity and how can we work with them. So we are not going to do anything in this PPT. Let's move to our Remix IDE. So we are now on our Remix IDE and that's our previous file. We talk about the stat variables. You can see I have commented some of them and one is uncommented function set salary. We have covered the stat variables and in this video we are going to learn what are local variables. So for that I will create a new file. I will name it simply local variable dot sol. So first thing we have to do is we have to specify the license identifier, and the second is that version of the compiler. So I will simply go the stat variables folder and copy them and simply paste them here, and that's it. And now let's create our contract, and the name of the contract will be local variables. Let's first create a stat variable uint public age. That's our stat variable, but the local variables will be inside a function. So for that, let me create a function. Name will be place of local vars. I make it pair just because the pair function does not read or modify the variables of the stat. It can only use local variables that are declared in the function and the arguments that are passed to the function to return some value. So by doing this, we have completely finished the interaction of this function with this stat variable. And then we will make it public to make it visible when we deploy our contract. And then this will returns uint and body. Inside this, we will create local variable. Let's say I create uint of named salary will be equal to 3000, and this will return the salary. After this, let me compile it, and there is an error. Declaration error, identifier not found or not unique. Just because we put it unit instead of uint. Oh, that was my fault, sorry about that. And then again compile it, and that's great. Go and deploy it. We got our contract. There are age which is 0 because we have not initialized it, and then place of local vars, there is a local variable having the value of 3000. So you may be wondering, I have used two returns. One is returns and the parentheses I have passed the uint type, and one is only single return which returns the salary. The difference between them is, if you have familiar with the other programming languages, or simply I can say a Dart language, when we create functions we specify the return type of the function. So that's simply the return type of the function, and this is returning a uint, as simple as that. And let's declare one more variable upon this, that would be string, and name of employee will be equal to some like, let's see, John, and semicolon. Let's again compile it. There is again an error. The data location must be storage or memory. That's because the string variable by default used as a stat variable, and they take some of the storage from our contract. So to use it inside the function like a local variable as a local variable, so we have to put another keyword which is memory. So this will not throw any errors after we compile it, and that's great. It's there is a warning unused local variable just because we have not used it, so that's why there is a warning. So like this we can use the string stat variable as a local variable. And there are some more data types like struct types, enum, and other. And I think that was it for the video. If you found this video helpful, hit a thumb on the like button and leave a comment if something is not clear to you. For now, goodbye and see you in the next video.